Real.
Lasath, the divine, and the sensible.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the edgy initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with, my bank account or my car or something like that.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, spellslinger and trenchcoat enthusiast.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, elderly vampire.
There's only one Filbert. They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
And Dragonbait as the Creeper Keeper.
Silas, get back in your room!
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday. Available on Apple or wherever you find your podcasts.
Ah, so nice of you to stop by. Come in, come in. I'm Silas Lancaster, and this is my library. Within these tomes you will find tales of monsters, both figurative and literal. Tales to make the strongest of us blanch in fear. Such stories are dangerous, and consumption must be strictly rationed. As such, I shall share but one story from my library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas. Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.
Campaign 2 of Halfway to Heroes. Darker, grittier, and much more dignified than Campaign 1.
We see the Forever Storm, a 50-mile wide storm centered on the Severed Key. Though dangerous, it is vital to the survival of nearly every being in this slice of pizzazz. This source of energy
I forgot the name for it.
I forgot the name. Pizzazz or pizzazz?
Pizzazz.
It sounded like he said pizzazz.
It's supposed to be bees ass or whatever.
You know what? I knew that was going to happen.
I forgot all about it, dude.
Okay, maybe not. But either way, join us every other Tuesday wherever you get your podcast as we start a brand new story featuring 4 monsters that have to put aside their differences if they're to stop the armies of men once and for all.
Do you like Dungeons & Dragons lore? Do you like drunk history? Well then, Lore and Pour is the show for you, where we combine the two. I'm Adam DeWeese, and I'm the host, and I bring on a cast of rotating guests, and we hang out before the show, have a few drinks, and then they are given their topic 30 minutes prior to pressing the record button, where they study up on the topic, and then we hit record, and whatever they say goes. They are treated as if they are the leading experts in the field, and I ask the questions that you never thought you needed to ask, such as, how do mind flayers go to the bathroom?
Yeah, they just go one time, and it's pee and poop, and it's green.
What's the most dangerous creature in the astral plane?
It just pinch it, you know?
Yeah.
Just...
And that whale's like, you know
They
what?
got pinchers?
Oh,
You don't even know about
pinchers.
Find the answers to all these questions and much, much more, whether they're accurate or not, on Lore and Pour. You can find Lore and Pour on the Majesticus Network and wherever you download your podcast every other Monday right now.
Space. The final frontier.
Mayday alert. We are under attack.
Oh, blarney. I kinda gotta watch the tube for 10 seconds.
Rerouting auxiliary power to abjuration shields.
Someone get on those cannons. We've got company.
Are you looking for a Dungeons & Dragons sci-fi fantasy space adventure? Then what you are looking for is Eclipse. Join our crew every other week as we struggle to keep the galaxy safe. With Dr. Shepard, the Illithid cleric.
Space pirates. That was wild.
Ava Elkin, the human monk.
If we play our cards right, we might not be totally screwed.
Lita Nove, the ASMR bard.
We should be arriving in Amaron in about 2 hours.
Info O. Scott, the Warforged artificer.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire the sonic cannon here.
Kanan Vargas, the tiefling sorcerer.
Does anybody else think this is like a super aggressive move?
And I'm Jeremy Fair. I will be your dungeon master. Eclipse can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, or anywhere you like to get your podcasts.
So you've decided to make a new home for yourself in the retirement community of Pennycross. We're very excited to have you join us. Here in Pennycross, you can enjoy some independence in your golden years, spending time with like-minded seniors without worrying about those darn kids on your lawn. We have a wide range of rental properties available and a variety of amenities staffed by locals who are middle-aged. No need to worry about crying babies or teenagers with attitude serving you at the pub. In addition, there are dozens of clubs, guilds, and activities to keep you feeling young at heart. Join our lawn bowling league, the puzzle club, or our renowned knitting guild. Established by Agnatha Harper nearly 200 years ago, our guild has attracted a wide range of members. We're delighted that you're making Pennycross your final home. Please ignore the ominous smoke coming from the mountain. It only started a few days ago, and I'm sure it will dissipate shortly. Welcome home, weary traveler.
Crits and Knits is a 5e actual play podcast and Twitch series, with the live streams and the podcast drops alternating every other Wednesday, starting Wednesday, February 2nd on the Majestic Goose Network, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Gerundu.
And we are the hosts of Majestic Goose's newest podcast, Dice Talk. Dice Talk is a Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop podcast that dives into the deep topics of tabletop role-playing games.
Join us as we speak with passionate content creators, podcasters, authors, and more as we discuss all manner of tabletop and geek-related content.
Dice Talk is a bi-weekly show, so we're hitting your podcatcher with brand new episodes every other week, filling your ears with exclusive interviews and conversations that you can't find anywhere else.
Every episode is a new opportunity to hear from different creators in the tabletop community and just talk about Dungeons & Dragons and any other tabletop games that have made us who we are.
Dice Talk, now on the Majestic Goose Podcast Network. Make sure you check us out and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
A Majestic Goose Podcast.
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt! No! Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken, Sluggers, and Muhammad Ali comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together in the group.
Lasath, the Divine, and the Sensible.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with, my bank account or my car or something like that.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger, and Trenchcoat Enthusiast.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
There's only one Filbert. They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
And Dragonbait as the Creeper Keeper.
Silas, get back in your room!
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday. Available on Apple or wherever you find your podcasts.
Ah, so nice of you to stop by. Come in, come in. I'm Silas Lancaster, and this is my library. Within these tomes you will find tales of monsters, both figurative and literal. Tales to make the strongest of us blanch in fear. Such stories are dangerous, and consumption must be strictly rationed. As such, I shall share but one story from my library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas. Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.
Campaign 2 of Halfway to Heroes. Darker, grittier, and much more deep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Roll for Weird. I feel like I'm trying to introduce you all again, but if you're tuning in now for the show,
too late.
There's so much.
Start again.
But instead, hey everybody, except for Danny, who wasn't here. What happened last time?
We discovered that we really do need Danny here to keep shit on track because I can't do it by myself.
You and I can't do it by ourselves.
You have fully given up at this point, and that's fine. That's fair. I understand. I was sort of trying and then went, no, the boys have got this.
There was so much Pog talk.
I was gonna say, can I get?
True. Oh yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I get like one nugget of what happened to refresh Pogs?
So much Pog talk. So, if you would like a recap of the plot, I will provide that for you. You got a text message with coordinates that led you back to your favorite ranch, Silverline. Many people, even my players, forgot where this was. This is the first episode storyline.
Oh, I remembered.
No, Interest also remembered, I believe. It was like, oh yeah, from episode 1. I was like, how did you?
I was talking about you guys.
Yeah,
I understand our audience might know where I was talking about.
I was lost.
You found that the house.
No change.
You found that the house was basically abandoned. It hadn't been that long, but obviously the family that had been living there doesn't live there anymore. Filbert had a key, and you guys started to investigate. You found something upstairs that seemed to have teleported you into a different dimension. And you were wandering this house and you opened a door and were staring down a shotgun barrel. And that's where we ended it.
Is this the house that we were going to commandeer and install a swimming pool?
Yes.
Yes.
We were talking about taking this house over.
We were gonna build one of those portal doorways here too. As a shortcut.
Oh,
okay, it's all coming back to me now.
Yes, this is that house that you decided to do that.
Do you know what? This is like listening to somebody else tell you about the shit you did last night when you were really drunk.
That's yes. There was Pog talk and a lot of inappropriate
the Pog closet,
jokes.
Right?
There's a Pog
closet.
The Pog closet. You
That's how we
turned
know
the
we're
Peg
in a-
closet into a Pog closet.
That's how we know we're in an alternate universe, because Pogs are still
Guys,
popular here.
DB just called it the pegging closet, I'm pretty sure.
I did not just
think
say
that- I
that.
think
said
that's
the
what
Peg
It's
closet.
explicitly not that.
Jesus, Adam.
Not anymore, especially. Now it is Pogs. Now it's the Poggin closet. Okay.
What the hell, man?
All right.
They both involve slammers.
Oh my god. Jeremy, you're the worst.
I'm just linking connections. Jogging memories.
I love it. You're awful.
Oh, you are awful. But
So welcome to Roll for Weird.
Yeah, if you're new here, I'm sorry.
Previously in Roll for Weird. Pogs, pegs.
All the
Closets.
stuff.
And coming
Swimming pools.
and coming out of closets.
Yes, because there is now the connection between Silas's house and Filbert's house.
Exactly.
It's not a closet. It's an oubliette.
You don't know. It is. I don't think it's an oubliette for Filbert's house.
The peg oubliette.
Damn it.
The
Publius.
Anyway, y'all are staring down the barrel of a shotgun being
I think we've
held
just forgotten that.
by an immaculate-looking woman.
I'm sorry, immaculate-looking woman. We're just discussing peg closets. Do you mind? No, but seriously, though, folks.
Danny, do you want to describe what your character looks like?
Wait, what?
She looks like a stereotypical FBI agent.
Oh, yeah, she does.
She has long dark hair that is pulled back in a low bun, very tight. She is wearing a white shirt, very crisply ironed, with a black blazer and black trousers and very sensible black shoes. She has, you're pretty sure it's weapons that are concealed at her waist. And she is holding I guess she's holding a shotgun this time, if that's what you've got her holding. And she's got a pair of sunglasses that are currently pushed up on her head because, she's inside, but I'm cooler than her. So.
Sure, whatever you need to tell yourself there, dear.
Look, I'm pretending. It's a way of getting into character. And she just looks kind of irritated.
Hey, lower the gun. What the hell? What are you doing here?
I am working here.
So why do you have a gun in our face? Why are you...
Because you have opened this door towards me, and I do not know who you are. Oh.
You're the lady who answered Samantha's phone.
And you are the ones that keep calling her.
Yeah, she's our friend. We're worried about her.
She's fine.
So you say the person holding a gun in our face?
You opened a door unexpectedly.
Is that a crime punishable by death in this country? The land of the free?
Depends on which cops you ask.
Oh, God! Country you believe you're currently in. I believe we are probably not in the same place that you believe that we were in before.
Wait, what country are we in?
Can you lower the gun, please?
Stop talking in riddles. Where are we?
Lowers the gun.
I'm going to tell you that Shadow said please, like that is a first for him.
I know, right?
Mark it on the calendars. Holy shit.
Generally pays to be polite to somebody pointing a shotgun at you.
I mean, it's not like we couldn't melt it in her hands, but
Oh, no. Well, speak softly and carry a big magical object or shotgun, I suppose. Filbert, you.
I carry a small magical object, but sure.
So, what country are we in right now? Not.
Well, I have reason to believe that we are perhaps in an alternate dimension of some sort, which is problematic.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
France.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's probably like our, what is it, like fourth, fifth alternate dimension we've been in? We've been in a few.
At least.
At least 4 or 5. Usually you just kind of got to find like ritual stuff and scratch it up or something.
Well, I have not seen anything yet, but that does not mean there is nothing here.
Is Sam here?
No, Samantha is not here.
Samantha, sorry, I we're pretty close, so she lets me call her Sam.
Does she now?
No, Danny, you 100% know that is incorrect. Samantha doesn't let anybody call her Sam.
Except for Filbert.
Nope.
No.
I mean, like not to her face, like behind her back.
Well,
she lets me.
In that case,
when she doesn't know.
It's not so much that she lets you as that she is unaware.
Yeah.
Easiest way to give nicknames, I guess.
Yeah, secret nicknames. The best kind of nicknames.
Is it though? Right. Hi, I'm Misty. What's your name?
Agent Manon.
Agent Manon?
Manon.
I bet there's a T in there, isn't there?
It's
no.
French.
Oh.
There is no T in there.
Okay.
As I said, alternate dimension, France.
I got a T in my name. My name's Filbert.
So you're related now.
So now we're friends. Well, we could have been friends if you did have a T in your name. I'm only friends with people with T. I'm just joking. This is Silas.
Well,
he ain't got a T in his name either, and we're still buds. And you met
Silas.
Shadow.
Hello.
Shadow.
Yes, thank you for that introduction, Filbert. High praise indeed.
I do not have a T in my name. Apart from
Although
in
I do
the
believe
ter
that you
in Lancaster.
do have, yes, a T in your name. I've seen your files.
I don't count. We don't count last names here.
He's being informal.
Ah.
As is his want. Sorry, I've
It's been a long night.
Yeah. I hate someone who disagreed with me.
Right. Well,
Wait, so you knew we were calling you. You've seen our file. We showed up here and you still were like, I'm going to put guns in their face.
because when you opened the door, I did not know who was on the other side of it. I simply saw a door opening in this place.
And it took you a minute to recognize us because you recognized us at about the same time I recognized your voice.
Well, I have not met you in person before. I've only seen the photographs, and at least one of you does not photograph well. She kind of glances toward Silas.
I'm looking over at Shadow.
I'm very pale, and I'm quite self-conscious about it.
I just perish when the camera flashes.
No matter what pose he's in, when the bulb goes off in every picture, he's just like with a cigarette.
Every time. Every time. Right. So how long have you been in this alternate dimension?
That is an excellent question. It could be hours, it could be days. Time. I'm not going to say it. I want to say it, but I'm not going to say it.
Do it. Time gets a bit fucky, does it?
Time does get a bit fucky in these places.
Have you slept at all since you've been here?
No.
Do you feel tired?
Would you like to lay down? Do we
Yes,
have
I
some
have felt
pillows?
tired for quite some time.
Yeah, how long have you been? Why haven't you slept?
Would you sleep in a place such as this?
Yeah, we have. One time we were at this hotel. It's like where we were staying, and it was like in another dimension, apparently. Then the walls were another dimension. It's pretty fucked up.
Yes, I read that report. That was unique.
Oh, yeah, because Samantha's fake ghost hunter sister was there.
I think that was the prison.
Oh, that was the other interdimensional, as you can see.
It wasn't an interdimensional place. It was just haunted.
Sure felt that way.
With imported gruel.
One time I got to go into an interdimensional bowling alley, but they weren't with me, so I got one more. I got one bonus one to everybody else's interdimensional travels.
Well, excellent. Congratulations.
So I'm kind of like the expert if we had to pick one. So I think first thing we should do is look for a portal, maybe.
Well, I have not seen one yet. You are assuming that I'm going to just join with you?
Well, yeah, you want to get out of here too, right?
You're quite welcome to stay here forever with no recourse to leave if you like.
Oh yeah, no, have fun. Bye.
No, wait, yeah, why would you
make an excellent point?
Why would you text us?
I usually do.
The address, and then not want
I did not text you an address. Did I?
The coordinates.
No. Okay. Yeah. No, that was not me.
Oh, shoot! Did you get that text too? I just assumed that was you.
You did get that text. You got it from Samantha.
I did receive a text from Samantha, and I assumed that she was. Well, I assumed that she would be here, and I'm not surprised to see you, and I will not be surprised if we see her as well.
Wait, so she is here?
Well, she sent the message, so either she is here or
someone's got her phone.
Someone else has access to her phone, or is spoofing it, and
got us here for a trap.
Know why they would trap me with you.
Because you've been reading all of our files, because you're involved with the cases. Like it or not, Agent Minot, you're part of this.
Yeah, Lord Jeff Fuckhead's not going to like you anymore either, because now you know everything we know.
You're basically on the team now.
Yeah, you're kind of on the team. Now we're going to, I'll have to get another air mattress in the bunker, but it's okay. We can work that out.
No, that is quite all right.
We're already moving you in now. Like, I guess you're just going to have to play two characters now, Danny.
Right. Yeah. So
you're locked in now.
Yeah. Let's focus on looking around. Have you had much of a chance to search the place?
The rooms that you have searched, you have found nothing. This place looks abandoned. You also were kind of like, you saw something in the attic, went up there, and it expanded until you were brought here.
I will relay that information.
Similar to what happened to you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say that kind of happened to us, where there's a super long hallway that shouldn't have been able to be that long.
Which we've seen that before.
Yeah,
I'm sort of
We're
shrugging
becoming
tiredly
experts
at all
now.
of that at this point.
Remember that one time we were just at Chili's and then like we weren't at Chili's, or it was like
Oh my god, I forgot about that one too.
I do remember that. Yes.
I think we should just round it up to 10, to be honest, Agent Minot. I think we've been in 10 interdimensional planes.
Then you would be experts and be able to get us out of here quickly. So I look forward to hearing your solution.
Literally every time that we've been in one of these, we kind of feel our way around until we find the right spot and then kick it.
I was actually kind of, Misty, I was kind of going that way. I was thinking for the hotel, we just kind of broke in through the walls, right? And then we were like moving through, maybe we just, I'm going to take my shotgun and try to knock a hole in the wall.
Is that how you do it? You just hit things until...
Yes.
And then you just escape.
Kick some ass, Adam.
You know my kick some ass is not good,
Well, maybe you should stop trying to kick some ass.
Kicking this wall's ass real good. Okay, that was a 2 and a 3
no.
for 5, and I think I've got a minus. I do have a minus to tough, so that is indeed a 4.
So you get to check off that experience.
Yeah.
Surely, Philbert, you would, being the expert, you would be able to jury rig some kind of mechanical contrivance that would do the hard work for you.
You hit the wall, and it just kind of hurts you in return. Your hand kind of shakes.
Oh my dear sweet boy, that looked like it really hurt. Come here.
Yeah, I don't think
Have
this
a look
is.
at that.
I don't think this is drywall. I don't know what this stuff is.
This is going to take a while, isn't it?
Seems too civilized for fuckhead. It's got to be someone else.
A, yes, this is going to take a while. B, it will feel longer than it actually is.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, sorry. Welcome to the team. We usually have we usually have Lyseth here to help keep things under control, but she's fucked off somewhere.
And you have not had any way of contacting her?
Nope.
Missy's got a necklace, but I think we jiggled it last episode and nothing happened.
I tried summoning her with a feather in my cap, and no joy.
Well, and generally when she doesn't respond, there's other things going on, so we don't press. Kind of like how we only text Samantha every once in a while to be like, "Hey, you alive?"
You know what? She's given me reason. Perhaps this is not the time to discuss this, but I had some rather worrying, nagging doubts about Lyseth recently. I think I should perhaps discuss them with you.
Like
But
here
not
in
now.
front of our new friend?
Yeah,
No,
let's.
absolutely not. but
Okay.
yes,
No, it
let's,
is quite all right. If you'd like to discuss things in front of me, I will simply add them to her file. And, it will save me the trouble of searching them up
Is
later.
there like a
That's
closet?
okay. Appreciate
Maybe like
it,
if
but
you want to
no.
like hang out in a closet for just like 1 minute, because I kind of love gossip, so I kind of really want to hear what this is. Do you?
You know, I feel as if I were to dip into a closet, I may not return in the same time frame as
Yes,
you.
let's all stay in the same room. We learned this lesson last time.
Yes, so let's have our conversation about Lyseth when we're out of here, maybe.
Yes, let's stop talking and see what we can see about seeing our way out of here. You see?
Yes,
I
I
did
think
my
I
plan.
see.
I did my plan.
Good.
So now it's up to you 4. My hand
thought
hurts
you-
real bad still.
I thought you'd see what I see.
Let us look around and see what we can see.
Yes.
Guys, I don't know if I should have ate all those pizza rolls. My stomach kind of hurts.
Yeah,
I
so many pizza rolls.
told you.
Right?
Shadow, you should have told us you were allergic months ago. We've had pizza rolls so many times.
Well, no, I mean, and I'm going to have them again. They're good.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
asked
saying,
for. Why do
My
you
stomach
ask for it?
hurts. I'm just saying my stomach hurts. I'm
Which did you
sorry.
guys?
If you need to use the bathroom, then well, I'm sorry, but we all have to go into the same room together. So
It's not how this works.
try and avoid that scenario if at all possible.
Maybe
Or at least, I don't know,
Oh.
do it in the corner or something. We'll all turn our
I
backs.
do not know how Samantha deals with you all.
I just look at Agent Minot deadpan and just like, told you.
doesn't.
That's probably why she changed her phone number and dipped on us.
That's because you kept calling her Sam.
Not to her face.
Like you don't even know her.
I did
really.
it once and never
yes, I
again.
am certain that is why you cannot contact her. Yes.
Oh, Sammy.
I just give Agent Minot a long look, like, excuse me.
Yeah, you seem like you know.
Shall we investigate?
I think we are investigating, Agent Minot.
Your change of subject is noted.
Indeed.
The little dialogue prompt comes up in the top left corner.
Silas will remember that.
Misty will remember that, yeah.
Are you gonna go through the door you opened?
Is that where Agent Minot is? Like we're standing on opposite sides of this doorway?
Yeah, you guys are basically
unknown.
standing in the doorway together.
I'm gonna like look over her shoulder and see if I can see anything of interest behind her.
Sure, you find a kitchen.
It's pretty interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I didn't even notice that you were standing in the kitchen back there. You know what the kitchen's got? Iodized salt, Shadow.
Okay.
Agent Minot.
That's not gonna be very helpful.
No. Yes.
Minot.
We don't speak French.
Minot.
Type it
I'm
in the
so
chat
sorry.
so you can see.
That's not gonna help me. I can't read.
I mean, keep it up. I'm gonna start calling her Agent Minnow, like the little fish.
Manon.
Mano.
Manon.
Mano.
Manon.
Manon.
No.
Okay, whatever. Agent. Special agent. You turn around and you're like, I wasn't in a kitchen before.
C'est un problème. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Okay. I was not in a kitchen. I was not in a fucking kitchen.
We're
so
in a kitchen.
let us look for this salt now.
Allez à la cuisine.
Well, it's got to be
Maintenant.
regular salt. If we use iodized, it's not going to work.
Wait, I thought it was you needed
be kosher.
iodized.
No, iodized. No, we went through this before.
I know,
It
and I
didn't
thought,
work.
oh,
It
yeah.
didn't work. You hear Samantha arguing with you. You remember back in the day.
Oh, I thought you meant right now. We heard Samantha like yelling.
Well, there we go. Mission complete.
We found her.
I'm going to squeeze through the doorway past Agent Manon and
Allez, vite, vite. I'm saying, come on, let's go.
None of us
Funny
speak
about out
French.
here.
I follow.
I was going to say,
And
Danny speaks French, don't you?
Oui, je parle français. And I start looking through the kitchen.
Okay. Dude, you find salt. I'm not gonna make you roll to look for salt.
Well, I wasn't sure if there was something else I could find.
Roll for salt.
That's the new name of the show.
That'll be the episode title, I'm sure.
I mean, yes. Have you
Next
met
time
us?
Philbert
Yeah.
goes out on a date, there'll be plenty to go around.
His favorite ghost.
Such a
hunting
salty
crew.
bitch.
Yeah, I don't know what else we're really looking for. I mean, I don't know if we really actually need salt or not. I just thought, if there's ghost here, have you seen any ghost, Agent?
No.
No, I have not seen any ghosts at this time. There was that weird pulsy thing in the attic, but I was not a ghost.
Wait, so what's in the attic?
That suggests to me that maybe it wants us to keep out of the attic.
You guys were in the attic.
We were already in the attic? Then we were
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
No. My sweet summer child. Whenever you got moved here, you found the pulsy thing. You put a cage around it.
It was
Grundy's face is demonstrating my feelings and memory right now. I also did not remember.
I remember.
This is definitely the difficulty of only playing once a month.
I apologize.
Not your fault.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
your
it is a
fault.
little bit.
Don't apologize. I should have kept notes or something, but I just.
No, it's
Danny
fine.
usually does though. Danny was. It all falls apart.
It's not.
Danny
fair
was
to call that
off
on Danny all the time.
having a good time watching our clusterfuckery from afar.
I was getting messages.
Oh,
I was getting
yeah, I
messages
do
throughout, like,
remember now.
why? How are you dealing?
I do remember now. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine, darling.
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. It's all good, man.
Well,
Shit
then,
happens.
Then maybe we go down, like a basement.
Or a first floor exit.
We tend to just sort of get directed places, I think, until we find some kind of junction, and then like a staircase or something like that. That tends to be the way to proceed in these things, doesn't it?
Yeah, why don't we just like keep walking through the first door we find and just see where we keep ending up?
I mean, yeah, I guess as long as we stay together, we should be good.
All right, then let us leave the kitchen. And she goes through the nearest door. I'm assuming there's a door besides the one that they walked in through?
Yes. Go ahead.
She will go out the other door.
Okay.
And
So-
assume that the rest follow.
Yes, you hold open the door and you guys look out and you're in what looks like an overgrown kind of forest area.
I didn't expect to be outside, so now I thought we were going to keep finding doors, so now I don't know what to do.
Into the woods.
Time to go.
Yeah, sure.
Today is the day the teddy bears have their pig.
Do we have?
Yes!
Is it dark out?
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody have flashlights?
No, but I can do this. And Silas is a bat.
Okay, well, cool. So, what about that?
Excellent.
How does that help
That
us at
is-
all, Silas?
I want to basically do the Harry Potter thing of like lighting the tip of my wand to use as like a torch.
You hear squeaking and fluttering as Silas flies off using his echolocation in the dark to fly around, scout the place.
Don't get lost.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we had this plan of sticking together. We go through one door, and Silas bats
Silas
off.
takes off.
Not going too
He
far.
bats off.
Not going too far. Just flying up and around
That's
the
fair.
group. just to
Yes.
see if we can see.
Misty, it's a simple spell. I'm not gonna make you do magic to flick on a light, basically. And you
Lumos.
start yes. You start walking into the woods. It is dead silent.
How dark is it?
With Misty's light, you can see maybe about like 5 feet in front of you guys. It's very dark. And it's a thick darkness.
When you say it's really silent, like, can we hear like
You
our
can hear
own footsteps?
squeaking of the bat. You can hear
Squeaking and fluttering.
your own footsteps, but if you
Okay.
stop, all you hear is the squeaking. You hear nothing else.
Okay, I didn't know if there's some kind of like anti-sound thing where we couldn't even hear each other. Okay.
Yes, the spell deafened has been casted.
Playing some D&D now.
I'm gonna pull out my sword and have it ready.
Shink! No. It's louder than normal.
Look, there you go. We don't even need time or sound effects on this show. DB can do the Foley for us. That was really good.
Absolutely not. Sorry.
I mean, I still got my shotgun out too, just FYI.
Do you want me to make a shooting sound? What's why?
I was going to see what we got out of it, but okay.
No. You guys
It's
are
a warning shot for any bad guys out there.
You accidentally shoot Silas in the air? Like, what's happening?
I mean, if you roll poorly on kick some ass, that could totally happen.
Yeah, maybe you don't just shoot guns in places.
Words to live by.
But very intelligent, yes. All right, well, I do not like this, but there's not much choice. So is there a path that we can follow?
Yeah.
I suppose if you are used to following the signs and such, this is a sign.
How long were you gonna wait in there?
That is a good question. Like,
Were you just gonna wait forever and then we showed up, or like
in that one room?
No, I was exploring the place, And clearly it turns into all sorts of things because the room that I was waiting, I was not waiting, I was opening the door to continue my explorations, and it was not a kitchen. And then you showed up and it was a cuisine, and I...
Can you count on one hand the amount of rooms you saw in that house?
No, there were... I saw more than 5 rooms in that house.
Okay. I was trying to gauge, like, how long you actually were looking around in there. Because Shadow does bring a good point.
Yeah, or just making sure you're not like a figment of this dimension and you're actually a real person and you're not just like a ghost.
Oh, plot twist, Shadow. I didn't even think about that.
I feel like that's a pretty common type of thing to happen in a situation like this.
I'm just gonna kind of tap Agent Minot on the shoulder.
Your hand goes through her. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No. She's a real person.
Okay.
And
I'm a real boy.
She just looks looking
down.
more annoyed at you as you do shit like this.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If I were a construct, I'm certain that this Lord Jeff Fuckhead would have made me much more amenable to listening to you.
I don't even think Lord Jeff Fuckhead can really is that amenable to listening to us.
Say that again, Adam. We're being shitheads.
I just said I don't think Lord Jeff Fuckhead's that amenable to listen to us. Really, it seems like he kind of gets annoyed with our shit too.
Well, yes, but if he were sending some sort of creature to attempt to influence you, you would think he would choose someone who would be friendly, yeah? Not someone who's dealt with your bullshit through Samantha and has had to...
No, probably not, actually. We'd be way too suspicious of something like that. No one's nice to us.
Yeah, have you heard our nickname? Like, we've heard people say it. It's really rude, and multiple people...
the world's worst house guests.
Yeah.
Yes, that is in the file as well.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. How thick is this
file?
Some of yours are thicker than others. The entire thing together, when I printed it out, was about 2.5 inches.
200 pages?
What? 2.5 inches.
Oh.
Gosh, that's a lot of paper.
You murdered a whole tree for us.
I did, yes.
I'm
You're
flattered.
the real monster.
Who would you say has like the biggest
I planted
file?
another, it's fine.
Like what? Like which ones?
You plant the tree for every family you ruin. Every time I ruin someone's life, I plant a tree.
I did not ruin your life. I simply read your file. And it is protocol to not rely on electronic devices in my particular department, as they also tend to get as fucky as time. So,
wait, are you from like the 1980s? Or are you from our dimension? Because we don't do that. You use computers.
Do you know what a fax machine is?
Yes, I do know what a fax machine is.
Do you still use them?
Ooh, good question.
The department does, yes.
Oh yeah, I think she's like stuck in the 90s or something.
I
like
mean,
our
be
90s.
fair. Federal departments generally are. They don't update unless they absolutely have to.
Pretty soon you'll have movies on discs.
It's gonna be crazy. And that's not even the best part. Then you don't even need a disc after that.
Yeah, as soon as you get used to it, they'll have another kind of disc. It's like $30, and then you don't even use discs anymore.
Yeah, after you get a bunch of them, though.
He just wears the same expression that I wear when you guys start being youngsters.
That's fair.
I may not have mentioned that she is substantially older than Samantha. Like old enough to be Samantha's mother.
It's her mom. Is it her mother?
It is
Does
not.
it look like
Samantha's
Samantha?
mother. Shanna went to school with Samantha. He knows what her parents look like. And also, Samantha isn't French.
Wow. Neither is this fake undercover agent.
I mean, it's true. I have heard the accent slip into like Scottish at least twice.
Yeah, she pronounced her last name 3 different ways.
Look, it's my first time with this character, damn it. It's gonna take a minute to settle in.
Surprise!
You have 10 seconds to give us a recipe for poutine and we're shooting you.
You have to have the correct squeaky cheese. If you do not have the correct cheese curd, it's not going to work.
All right,
Squeak.
she checks out.
Squeaky.
Hey, Silas, you see anything?
Butt cheese.
Silas.
Squeak. You see anything up there?
Squeak.
I mean, you
Silas,
can't.
you get. How high are you going?
So high. No. I don't know.
Get away
30
from these.
feet, 30 feet, we'll say. Flying directly above the group, just like round.
When you get about 20 feet, you hit a wall.
Oh.
Ow.
It's like right when I'm yelling, "Hey, Silas, what in?" It's like a bird hitting a window.
It's a bat.
What was that? Did you just run into a window, Silas?
You hear a gentle fluttering, and then turned back into an elderly man as he falls the last sort of 2 or 3 feet onto the ground. Ah! Oh, my spine! Oh, that was quite the fall. Would you be so good as help me to my feet, my dear boy?
Yeah, I'll go up and help him. Was that glass he ran? What was up that? What did it feel like?
I don't know if it. When you youngsters play your video games, you have those invisible walls sometimes.
Oh.
Mhm.
Uh,
Where they
It
want
seemed
to keep
like
you
I
out
hit
of
the game
bounds.
ceiling.
Yeah, they want to keep you in the
That's
bounds.
basically
rather.
what it felt like.
So now we have to figure out how to clip through the wall.
Yeah,
That
it's about 20
or
feet up.
they're like, forcing us down a path. Like maybe if we went too far in that direction or that direction, we'd hit the same thing. Or they want us to just go straight.
should we test that hypothesis and
Wait.
depart from the path?
Well, as long as I don't have to do it in my face again, I think yes, that's probably a good idea.
Put your hand out in front.
Well, it's difficult to do that when you're a bat.
But maybe do it as a humanoid.
No, I'm just saying, Captain Hindsight.
I mean, hindsight is 20/20.
Your advice is welcomed, Misty. I'm sorry, that was rather salty of me. I've just hurt myself, you see.
No, you're fine.
Would you like a Werther's? I don't think there's any guano on them.
Oh,
Yeah, wait, how do you?
not.
Just
Wait,
my
how's
little
your
joke.
clothes work when you
Sure,
turn
I
into
can
a
avoid my
bat?
bowels, I assure you. Everything's fine.
Wait, where do your clothes go when you turn into a bat, Silas?
Question they asked is what we do in the shadows.
They go where they're needed. And then they return to where they're needed when they're needed.
Seems pretty
And that's
useful.
all you need to know.
All right. Well,
But just so you know, I could have my pants off in record time, Philbert.
oh, I've seen you change before,
And then
believe it or
have them
not.
back on again in also record time. It's a magical quirk, you see.
I don't really know if we really need to
Yeah.
find the side barrier walls. I think we just
asked.
stick to the bat to the bath. Jeez, not the bath. The
Stick to the
path.
bat. Yes.
The
Stand
path.
by your man, your bat.
Agent Manal is going to lean in towards Misty and is there something here? There's nothing in the file about an entanglement, but
no, but not for lack of trying.
I must add that, I suppose.
There's nothing
No,
here
you
about the
really-
sexual tension.
You really don't need to. It's okay.
Save the tree.
You know,
Save the tree. Don't write
you
it
could
down.
be correct.
I mean, if you go into that, you're going to have to go into the reams of paper it takes to print out the longing poetry, and
what now? Oh, no.
and we really
Had
can't
we but
afford another
world enough
tree.
and time. This coyness,
no.
Filbert, were no crime.
That is not relevant to anything. Then, all right. Yes. No, we're fine.
And I'll just give her a wry smile and a shrug, just like
Oh, all right, all
you
right.
you get used to it.
Okay, I will take your word on that.
I mean, it's my grandfather, and you just
Oh.
kind of
I
stop thinking about
apologize.
it.
Yes, I
You
should
stop
have
thinking
realized
about
that
it.
would be an uncomfortable correction. Yes, no.
I'm sorry. Was somebody talking about an uncomfortable? Never mind. It's just the
Sorry,
cut
what?
of these trousers, I can assure you.
I like look back. I'm still walking on the path. Are you guys coming?
We're coming.
Not yet.
Wait, so we are going to follow the path? I thought we were going to try to break free from it.
I was just saying. I mean, it seems like they're trying to like force us here. I mean, we can if you want to.
So you think some force is railroading us through here?
Yes.
Yeah,
That would seem accurate.
But why?
wonder
What's the point? It's just like a predetermined
force
track.
could be so devious as to force us into a linear series of passages.
I mean, it's
Who could it be?
Without seeming deviation. What kind of malign entity would do that, DB?
I don't know who that is.
An opponent of the caliber of Jeff Fuckhead.
What do you guys think? Should we check, or you think?
Hey, Filbert. As you turn back to look at your friends,
No.
Yes.
you feel something suddenly wrap around your ankle and start pulling you into the forest.
Oh no.
Everybody sees this. It's not like it's a surprise as he hits the ground hard with his face.
Something that's Filbert.
No.
I would like to shoot
Oh God.
into the space recently vacated by Filbert. So sort of above him, so that if something is grabbing him, I might.
Please don't roll bad, Agent Minot, who we've never seen shoot before.
And also Danny, who doesn't roll
Who rolls
great
really
most of the time.
bad.
Ooh, so that is sharp. No, kick some ass is tough.
Kick some ass. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is +0. So that is 9.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Let me
goodness.
look at something.
Okay.
Heck.
Filbert's dead.
He is not.
It's good to know you, man.
I'm cool.
Oh,
Can't
it's gonna
believe
be
you
a
killed
TPK
Filbert.
then,
I'll
'cause
just-
Silas is going to go both.
What is
Yeah.
your? So you go to shoot.
Destroy
You're
his
shooting
brain.
above Filbert because he hit the ground.
Yes.
It whizzes through the air and into the forest, and you hear it hit against a tree.
Okay. Whatever it is not tall.
I'm
trees. We've established this.
Filbert, as this is pulling you, I'm hoping you're looking at what is happening. And
I'm
not
gonna
just...
try. I mean, to me. I was picturing it grabbed around my ankles and like yanked back, and I fell face first and
Yes.
slammed in. And then I
Yes.
think I would try to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold on to my shotgun or not. I think that's probably up to you, or maybe a roll. But
roll. Act under pressure for me to see if you keep a hold of it.
That's a 6+. I think I've got a decent act under pressure. What is act under pressure?
It's
cool.
plus cool.
I've got 7. I've got a 1
Okay.
cool.
I'm gonna say that you drop the gun, but it's not damaged.
Okay. Yeah, and then when it's pulling, I guess I'm just like empty-headed now. I'm gonna try to turn over onto my back because it's pulling me into it to see.
Yeah. You see vines have wrapped around your leg and is pulling you towards the forest. It's not pulling really quickly, like people could catch up to you if they wanted to, but you are definitely being yanked into the woods.
Okay.
I'd like to act under pressure.
Sure.
Oh, that's 2 6s. So I don't even know if it's supposed to add, but
It's plus cool
12. So it's a 14.
Okay. What are you doing?
I was gonna run forward with the sword I have pulled out, and if I see vines, which with a 14, I guess I might notice that they're vines. I'm going to start hacking the vines that look like they're pulling him.
So with you doing so well, I'm going to say that you one-chop these vines and it stops pulling Filbert, and you hear a hiss as they retreat back into the forest.
Filbert, what the hell was that? Are you okay?
Why would I know what that is? Where's my shotgun at?
I don't know. It's back there or something. That thing pulled you like 14 feet.
Did this pull me further down the path? Well, I guess not.
It pulled you towards the forest, off the path.
All right, well, I'm going to get to my feet. Okay. I definitely don't think we should check for invisible barriers. I think we should grab my shotgun, and I think we should try to go quickly and get to a room where there's no vines.
As Filbert stood up, you see more vines start to whip out towards him and grab onto his arms. I'm rolling for who it is, and it's been you twice.
It's fucking funny.
If I'm looking in that direction and I see the vines starting to come at him, I want to like whip out fire at the vines.
Oh my god! Please don't roll
I've had my wand in my hand this whole time.
Yeah, 100%. It's a little harder to see because it's still very dark here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you do see these like dark masses come back out towards Filbert. So roll for me. Roll protect someone, because that's what you're doing. But use your weird for your magic for me.
That's a 7.
Okay. So I'm going to say that when you do this, the fireball does you. So it says that you protect them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the vines does wrap around Filbert's arm and starts to yank him. But you manage to hit the other ones. Filbert, you're being pulled by your left arm.
Oh, sweet. So she freed my right arm. Can I try to... I don't know if this would be... I mean, obviously it sounds like it kicks some ass, but I don't know if it would be an act under pressure. I want to try to... So I've got my big knife, as Monster of the Week calls it. I want to try to take that out and try to cut this last vine off.
Roll for me act under pressure, because you're kind of being pulled.
Yeah. I think that's better. Okay, so I rolled a 7, and act under pressure, I think we just...
Plus cool.
Yeah, so that's 8.
Okay. So you manage to cut it, but you also kind of nick yourself as you do.
Oh god. Okay.
Not bad. You're not like bleeding out.
Is it a harm though?
What?
Is it a harm though?
No.
Okay. It's just
I'm not going to start harming you guys.
Superficial wound.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna fucking run to the path. I'm gonna try to get back to the path and out of these woods.
Okay. Filbert is running. You guys going after him?
Well, we can't let him go off by himself, so I'll try to catch up with him.
So I'm trying to get back to where I dropped that at.
Okay.
Like by the path. What are you laughing at, DB? Did you roll at me again?
So you're running out of the woods towards your shotgun as a much larger vine whips out to wrap around your waist. I swear to God, I don't know what is happening.
This scene is so fucking funny.
Sprinting as fast as his geriatric legs can carry him to Filbert's side.
Okay.
Mid-stride, he turns into Baskerville, the extremely large mastiff. Springs into the air and sinks its large canine teeth deep into this fucking vine and is going...
Kick some ass for me, Silas.
Will do. A 10.
A what?
It was a 10.
A 10.
With my teeth, which is 4 harm.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So on a 10 plus, you gain the advantage, take 1 going forward, or give 1 going forward. You can inflict terrible harm.
I will give 1 to Filbert.
Okay.
Well,
wait, what did you give Filbert?
You get
1 harm.
You're
You get
going
one-
to
get
get a
one going
+1 going forward against whatever this creature is.
Yeah, because I fucking hate it now. It's knocked me on my ass 3 times.
Didn't knock you on your ass 3 times, just once.
Yeah, just once.
Knocks you on your face as well.
Yeah.
On that pretty face.
So as you are biting into it, it does throw you off, Silas, and you do take 1 harm. Yeah. Special agent, you're seeing all of this happening as a vine wraps around one of your feet and
Damn
starts
it.
to pull you. But it only wraps around one. Roll for me, act under pressure.
6 plus 2 is 8.
Okay. So you don't fall all the way, but you do drop your gun.
Damn it. Okay. Well,
all of your backs are to the detective. You were all worried about Filbert, who was in front of you. Except for Filbert. Filbert's facing the group. So you see Minot start to falter.
Am I able to pick up my gun? Because I would
Yes.
love to return the favor when she almost shot me. I'm going to try to shoot her by now.
Who shoot you?
It could have
I
happened.
intentionally shot above you,
Yeah.
thinking that it was a creature.
Well, I can shoot whoever the
Okay,
damn I
I'm
want
going to
because I
die
just
now.
rolled 2 6s.
Holy hell.
All right.
Which
well,
I think is -1 still. So I guess 11.
It's fine. It's still fine. You get to gain the actually you get a +1 against this as well so it's just a 12.
So it's just 12. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can completely hold the advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get +1 forward. You suffer no harm. Your attack inflicts double the normal harm. Your attack drives the enemy away in a route.
I want to do that. I want to try to. I want the attack to drive them away.
Okay.
And to hope that it ends.
Yeah. So you pick up your gun. You see special agent start to be pulled. You whip around, run over, and take a shot. And you see the vine release and start to slither back into the woods.
I think that was the best shot I've ever landed. Everybody saw that, right? Like
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate the assistance.
Silas it's still in dog form, gives you a dog hug, and comes and leans up against your legs.
Aww.
Scratch his head a little bit.
Back leg kicks out.
Filbert really likes dogs, so like, I can't resist
This is
just not
weird.
petting.
This is
yeah,
weird.
I
This is
can't
weird.
resist petting the
Silas
old vampire dog.
Sort of looks at him and then goes. Yes,
I picture
it's,
you transforming while mid head scratch, and then I'm just like sitting here, like with my hand on this old man.
Just gently takes your hand
Silas.
off his head.
As you turn back into a man, there are more vines coming out and going to wrap around you.
Get your
Clearly, this
Woody.
is not working.
tendrils off me.
Perhaps some of you magic users might have a solution that does not involve shooting them.
I guess while these vines are trying to wrap themselves around me, I would like to erupt my entire body in arcane flames to try and burn them off.
Roll for me, use magic.
I will use magic.
This is gonna be fucking terrifying to everybody else, by the way.
That's a 10. 7
Okay.
plus 3.
I mean, I love it.
So on use magic, a +10. The magic works without issue. Choose an effect. I'm assuming you want to inflict harm.
Yes. And or not get restrained by vines.
Right. No, if you're going up in magical flame, so the vines will retreat away, and you see them sizzling as they go back into the woods.
Bugger off, you Triffid wannabes.
Are you still on fire?
No, I think they disperse as soon as.
Yeah, I didn't know how long you're just going to be the Human Torch now.
No, I wasn't just going to flame on for the rest of the evening. I thought it was just enough to get those things off me, you know. You know, I'm really rather approachable, Philip. You should don't be frightened.
All right, I think while they're retreating,
oh God,
we should run.
As you guys are talking.
No, we're not. We're trying to move.
Shadow, you've started walking back down the path, and some of these vines start to come out from the woods on both sides to grab you.
Do I see them beforehand?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna slash at them with that sword I already have out.
Okay.
Should I kick some ass?
Yes, please.
Guys, what do we
All right.
do?
Ass kicking initiated.
Ass kicking initiated.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that.
Initiate ass kicking sequence.
Slice protocol.
So I get to use
alpha
weird
beat.
from my ancient fighting.
Yes.
Something lets me use weird. Either way, I have 7. Actually no, 4, 6, 9 is my total.
9. Okay.
So
You go and you do slash some of these.
okay.
But one from the left side wraps around your waist and starts yanking you off your feet to the other side.
It's trying to yank Shadow off. Stop it.
How
guess-
dare you?
If I'm getting yanked to the ground and pulled away, I'm going to try to stab my sword into the ground to hold myself.
I will.
Good idea.
I won't make you roll for that. You just do it. You know how to use your sword for stuff.
Oh, that's
There
going
we
to
go.
dull the blow.
Guys, this thing's trying to get me now. I'm like yelling as I'm like holding onto the sword with both hands.
I'll run over and big
Okay.
knife it.
Maintain your firm grip, Master Shadow.
Watching all of this, is there like a point that most of these seem to be coming from, or is it just kind of random?
It's coming from everywhere. There's no one place that it's coming from. Shadow had vines coming from both sides of the path at him at that point.
Okay, I'm going to start laying down fireballs along the side of the path, just like placing them a little bit beyond my friends, but just like napalming the forest,
Lighting it up so that maybe these vines won't catch you.
Yeah.
Okay, roll magic.
Magic. That is an 11.
Okay. Let's see. On use magic plus 10, the magic works without issue. Choose your effect. Would you like to cause harm? I mean, I love how they're like, do one thing that is beyond human limitation. You're doing that no matter what when you do magic.
I think that in this case, I'm laying fireballs down as quickly as I can, which may be beyond even what normal spellcasters can do, but I'm pressed right now.
Yes. So you managed to lay down basically walls of fire on both sides of the path. Shadow, the vine that's holding on to you lets go and goes back into the forest as this flame hits it.
And if it was coming from both sides, was it like trying to rip me in half?
You don't know. Only one side got you. You don't know.
All right, let's move.
Yes,
allons-y.
I would like to run as fast as I can down the path.
Okay. So you're running.
Perhaps with some more fire?
I want to be throwing fire as much as
Misty,
I can while we're going.
That's
Silas, Shadow, everyone just be popping off any fire you got.
No, it's fine. You lay down as much fire as you can as you go, and you get to a door. And it's like a freestanding kind of door.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
I'll open it up because I'm picturing I'm probably in the front because I was running the
Yes.
first.
You
Yeah.
are number one in this situation.
Yeah. I'll slam it open and run through it.
Always my
Okay.
number one.
You all run in and you fall.
Fuck.
Not far.
Okay.
Like about probably 5 feet. So it's not horrible, but it's not great.
Is it like a cartoon where everyone's just like I fall and then
Yes.
everyone's just like piling up?
I think some people tried to stop, but it's like full force, everybody ran in kind of thing. And you find yourselves in a room of mirrors.
Oh, hell.
Can you guys get off?
Well, as soon as everybody gets off me, yes, I'll be more than happy to. Oh, my aching old bones.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know where my sword went. I hope you're all okay.
Oh, is that what that is?
No, it's not. Don't do that.
Oh, thank God it landed in Silas.
Yes, that was a close shave.
The closest shave, Gillette.
For a moment, I really could have done some damage to somebody important.
That's okay. You won't die that easy, right?
Yeah, could you just pull it out of my thigh, please?
Sure. Now remember, this is magic, so it's probably gonna leave a scar. But here we go, and I'm gonna yank it out.
Ah, it's always worse on the way out.
Yeah, I shouldn't have had this thing reverse serrated.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's really stings. Yes, it's smart.
Shut, Silas. With some of these words that are coming out of people's mouths, you're gonna take at least one harm. Shit, man.
I saw that coming.
I take -1 to all harm suffered. I'm a tough old vampire.
Okay, but is it his sword magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes those things ignore armor, is why I asked.
For an accidental stab, it's not like you.
For an accidental stab, you're right.
Charged up a
We're just stabbing amongst friends.
Just a friendly poke.
I didn't even roll to kick some ass.
I mean, there's a lot of friendly fire that happens in then games.
He didn't put no stake on it. It just fell. It's okay.
So as you all get up off
take
of
a wee bit of a sword. Sorry.
As you all get up off of poor Filbert, who definitely landed on his shotgun.
Oh,
at least it didn't go off.
Yeah, thank God. You find yourself in this room full of mirrors. And it's bright.
Oh.
We see the source of the light.
No.
Okay, what if we really are in like a video game or something? This is messed up. Look at this ray tracing is horrible.
That'd be pretty cool, though, right? We're in
Anyone
a video
else
game.
Anyone else remembering the mirror dimension that we've dealt with?
What?
Oh, yeah, there was a
was
mirror
that
demon.
not in the file?
First episode.
Was Samantha not
I think it was 2 or 3.
Did she go into the mirror dimension? I know she went to.
I don't know. She didn't go in. She was helping protect victims while you guys
Yes, that
were
was
like.
the business with all those teenagers getting.
You guys deal with a lot of
shredded.
teenagers.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, it was the ones that were all like broken
Corny?
up like pieces of.
Oh
broken
no, that
glass.
was the corn maze that I wasn't
And then
at.
the time, it was the
Oh, I
time
missed the corn
when
maze.
Shadow was playing Tony Hawk's or something, and I was berating him
And-
for it. The news came on.
Huh. Agent Crow mentioned nothing about a mirror dimension with that particular case. She did mention the children. And a demon.
Hold on, wait a second.
And teenagers, children, whatever.
I'm just trying to backtrack and just try to think if everything we're seeing tonight is like kind of like a flashback, because obviously we went to the first house we ever went and did an investigation on, and then there was this mirror dimension, which we've been in a mirror dimension, and there was a kitchen.
We've also been in woods where there was a plant monster thing.
Yeah, and you tried to use the wrong salt again. That's
Wasn't the
a
plant monster
callback.
thing something that?
It was a
Adam
spin-off, and
Randall?
I didn't remember
that was a
who everybody brought. I don't think everybody brought
I was
these
a
characters.
goddamn gangster that day.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a different group. Sorry. Look, we've been doing this for over 2 years at this point.
Isn't that crazy? It is crazy.
Are there any weird meat bowling balls laying around here?
No.
Not yet.
We have to go to the bowling alley for that.
That'll be like 2 or 3 rooms time, I think.
Yeah, I don't really remember ever.
You might be onto something there, Philbert. It could be something like a greatest hits compilation.
Yeah, but I don't remember vines. I mean, we've been in the woods plenty of times.
I don't know.
Can I investigate a mystery?
Sure.
Because I've recently been reading their files.
You have been religiously every night before bed.
That is 10, 11.
Okay, so investigate a mystery on a 10, hold 2. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here?
Go with what is being concealed here.
Okay. So as you're looking around, you see your guys' reflections in the mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
But as you're looking at yourself, you see something that looks like it pops up from behind you.
Does Silas have a reflection?
Silas does have a reflection.
Well, that's odd.
Huh.
Yeah. The thing that looks like it is behind me, what sort of thing?
It looks like a shadowy person, and it's just barely sticking its head out from like beside your shoulder.
That's fucking creepy. First off, hey, are you all seeing something looking over? Is it like when Filbert looks in the mirror, Filbert sees it looking over just Filbert's shoulder, and then if
No, it's only looking over Agent Minot's shoulder. You don't see it at anybody else's shoulder.
Gotcha.
What is it going to do? What was it going to do?
You're not sure, but as you're watching it in the mirror, you can see its hand kind of reach out and start to like try and wrap towards your face, but you don't see it as the hand goes in front of your face. You're only seeing the reflection.
Does it look like it is like on me or just standing behind me?
It looks like it's like almost on you, but you don't feel anything. It's almost as if it's like coming out of your body a little bit.
Is there anyone standing to my left?
Is there? I'm gonna ask the group.
Like,
sure,
where's
I'm probably standing to your left, probably not too far away.
Well, then I do not want to attempt to shoot this thing and have it pass through something incorporeal and into a human. That would be a problem. Ms. Palladino.
You can just call me Misty.
That sounded really weird. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
If you would not mind, glancing into this mirror, is there? Do you see something?
Do I?
Yes.
I immediately like recoil a step and look between the mirror and at her shoulder.
So when you look at her, you don't see anything there, and Special Agent, the thing disappears as if it goes back behind you. But you do not see it, Misty, when it does. Like, as soon as you look at her, there's nothing there.
Wait, you said I did see it.
In the mirror, you see it. But you don't, when you look at her, there is nothing there. And with that, we're going to take a break.
There it is.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
It's 5:00 here.
It's 8:00 here.
All right, everybody, we'll be back in maybe like 5.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I just got to run to the bathroom.
BRB.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken, Sluggers, and Muhammad Ali comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogle, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together in the group.
Lasath, the Divine, and the Sensible.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with, my bank account or my car or something like that.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, spellslinger and trenchcoat enthusiast.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, elderly vampire.
There's only one Filbert. They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
And Dragonbait as the Creeper Keeper.
Silas, get back in your room!
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday. Available on Apple or wherever you find your podcasts.
Ah, so nice of you to stop by. Come in, come in. I'm Silas Lancaster, and this is my library. Within these tomes you will find tales of monsters, both figurative and literal. Tales to make the strongest of us blanch in fear. Such stories are dangerous, and consumption must be strictly rationed. As such, I shall share but one story from my library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas. Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.
Campaign 2 of Halfway to Heroes. Darker, grittier, and much more dignified than Campaign 1.
We see the Forever Storm, a 50-mile wide storm centered on the Severed Key. Though dangerous, it is vital to the survival of nearly every being in this slice of pizzazz. This source of energy is...
I forgot the name for
it. I forgot the name.
Pizzazz or pizzazz?
Pizzazz.
It sounded like he said pizzazz.
It's supposed to be pizzazz or whatever.
You know what? I f***ing knew that was going to happen.
I forgot all about it, dude.
Okay, maybe not. But either way, join us every other Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts as we start a brand new story featuring 4 monsters that have to put aside their differences if they're to stop the armies of men once and for all. Do you like Dungeons & Dragons lore? Do you like drunk history? Well then, Lore and Pour is the show for you, where we combine the two. I'm Adam DeWeese, and I'm the host, and I bring on a cast of rotating guests, and we hang out before the show, have a few drinks, and then they are given their topic 30 minutes prior to pressing the record button, where they study up on the topic, and then we hit record, and whatever they say goes. They are treated as if they are the leading experts in the field. And I ask the questions that you never thought you needed to ask, such as, how do mind flayers go to the bathroom?
Yeah, they just go one time, and it's pee and poop, and it's green.
What's the most dangerous creature in the astral plane?
It just pinch it, you know?
Yeah.
Just...
And that whale's like, you know
They
what?
got pinchers?
Oh,
You don't even know about
pinchers.
Find the answers to all these questions and much, much more, whether they're accurate or not, on Lore and Pour. You can find Lore and Pour on the Majesticus Network and wherever you download your podcast every other Monday right now.
Space. The final frontier.
Mayday alert. We are under attack.
Oh, blarney. I kinda gotta watch the tube for 10 seconds.
Rerouting auxiliary power to abjuration shields.
Someone get on those cannons. We've got company.
Are you looking for a Dungeons & Dragons sci-fi fantasy space adventure? Then what you are looking for is Eclipse. Join our crew every other week as we struggle to keep the galaxy safe. With Dr. Shepard, the Illithid cleric.
Space pirates. That was wild.
Ava Elkin, the human monk.
If we play our cards right, we might not be totally screwed.
Lita Nove, the ASMR bard.
We should be arriving in Amaron in about 2 hours.
Info O. Scott, the Warforged artificer.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire the sonic cannon here.
Kanan Vargas, the tiefling sorcerer.
Does anybody else think this is like a super aggressive move?
And I'm Jeremy Fair. I will be your dungeon master. Eclipse can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, or anywhere you like to get your podcasts.
So you've decided to make a new home for yourself in the retirement community of Pennycross. We're very excited to have you join us. Here in Pennycross, you can enjoy some independence in your golden years, spending time with like-minded seniors without worrying about those darn kids on your lawn. We have a wide range of rental properties available and a variety of amenities staffed by locals who are middle-aged. No need to worry about crying babies or teenagers with attitudes serving you at the pub. In addition, there are dozens of clubs, guilds, and activities to keep you feeling young at heart. Join our lawn bowling league, the Puzzle Club, or our renowned knitting guild. Established by Agnatha Harper nearly 200 years ago, our guild has attracted a wide range of members. We're delighted that you're making Pennycross your final home. Please ignore the ominous smoke coming from the mountain. It only started a few days ago, and I'm sure it will dissipate shortly. Welcome home, weary traveler.
Crits and Knits is a 5e actual play podcast and Twitch series with the live streams and the podcast drops alternating every other Wednesday, starting Wednesday, February 2nd on the Majestic Goose Network or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Gerundu.
And we are the hosts of Majestic Goose's newest podcast, Dice Talk. Dice Talk is a Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop podcast that dives into the deep topics of tabletop role-playing games.
Join us as we speak with passionate content creators, podcasters, authors, and more as we discuss all manner of tabletop and geek-related content.
Dice Talk is a bi-weekly show, so we're hitting your podcatcher with brand new episodes every other week, filling your ears with exclusive interviews and conversations that you can't find anywhere else.
Every episode is a new opportunity to hear from different creators in the tabletop community and just talk about Dungeons & Dragons and any other tabletop games that have made us who we are.
Dice Talk, now on the Majestic Goose Podcast Network. Make sure you check us out and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
A Majestic Goose Podcast.
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt! No! Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken, Sluggers, and Muhammad Ali comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together in the group.
Lasath, the Divine, and the Sensible.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with, my bank account or my car or something like that.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger, and Trenchcoat Enthusiast.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
There's only one Filbert. They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
And Dragonbait as the Creeper Keeper.
Silas, get back in your room!
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday. Available on Apple or wherever you find your podcasts.
Ah, so nice of you to stop by. Come in, come in. I'm Silas Lancaster, and this is my library. Within these tomes you will find tales of monsters, both figurative and literal. Tales to make the strongest of us blanch in fear. Such stories are dangerous, and consumption must be strictly rationed. As such, I shall share but one story from my library each Thursday in October each year. Be sure to tune your wireless receiver to Storytime with Silas Alternatively, subscribe on those podcast providers the youth seem so fond of.
Campaign 2 of Halfway to Heroes. Darker, grittier, and much more dignified than Campaign 1.
We see the Forever Storm, a 50-mile wide storm centered on the Severed Key. Though dangerous, it is vital to the survival of nearly every being in this slice of pizzazz. This source of energy
I forgot the name for it.
I forgot the name.
Pizzazz or pizzazz?
Pizzazz.
It sounded like he said pizzazz.
It's supposed to be bees ass or whatever.
You know what? I f***ing knew that was gonna happen.
I forgot all about it, dude.
Okay, maybe not. But either way, join us every other Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts as we start a brand new story featuring 4 monsters that have to put aside their differences if they're to stop the armies of men once and for all. Do you like Dungeons & Dragons lore? Do you like drunk history? Well then, Lore and Pour is the show for you, where we combine the two. I'm Adam DeWeese, and I'm the host, and I bring on a cast of rotating guests, and we hang out before the show, have a few drinks, and then they are given their topic 30 minutes prior to pressing the record button, where they study up on the topic, and then we hit record, and whatever they say goes. They are treated as if they are the leading experts in the field, and I ask the questions that you never thought you needed to ask, such as, how do mind flayers go to the bathroom?
Yeah, they just go one time, and it's pee and poop, and it's green.
What's the most dangerous creature in the astral plane?
It just pinch it, you know?
Yeah.
Just...
And that whale's like, you know
They
what?
got pinchers?
Oh,
You don't even know about
pinchers?
Find the answers to all these questions and much, much more, whether they're accurate or not, on Lore and Pour. You can find Lore and Pour on the Majestic Goose Network and wherever you download your podcast every other Monday right now. Welcome back, everybody.
Who wants to recap? This recap always goes so much better than the first one.
I can do this
why.
one.
Okay.
We're in the
It's been months.
spooky
How do
house.
you expect anybody to remember?
Well, we were in the spooky house. We started in the spooky house. We met Agent Minot, who is actually played by Danny, aka Laceth. Had a shotgun pointed at us, found out that she also received a text from Samantha with the coordinates to this house. She's been here for some unestimatable amount of time. Also exploring the house, we see that the house is shifting more and more. We were in like some kind of, just generic room, but then it kind of turned to a kitchen. So we started opening doors, found ourselves outside in the woods, got tore up by vines for quite some time. We could not get away from those things. Philbert really had a hard time with them. And then we finally just like burned the whole forest down pretty much. And then
Misty was done.
Yeah, which is good. Silas did slam into an invisible ceiling, which was actually kind of funny. And then we finally found a freestanding door. All of us busted in and landed on top of Philbert. And we were in a room of mirrors, and there was a spooky demon behind Agent Minot. I'm saying demon just because it's what I call any scary thing that I don't know what it actually is.
It's a demon.
Yes, that we couldn't see in person, but the agent and Misty both saw in the mirror.
Yes.
Oh, and Silas was visible in the mirrors, which
Yes.
is unusual.
Silas
given
is
that he's a
visible in the
vampire.
mirrors. You can tell that there are places that you could like walk through if you wanted to keep moving.
Well,
hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah, I mean,
standing
in
here
the mirror?
is generally not a good idea.
I've been in a mirror maze before, and it can be pretty daunting. But yeah, I think I'll lead with my like shotgun, kind of like pointing, like poking, trying to find like the solid walls and like try to find a path.
You just don't want to bowl forward into a mirror head first.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd rather my shotgun hit a mirror than my face hit a mirror.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke around and like tap a wall and be like, "Oh, that's a mirror for sure," and then hit it with my sword to see if it cracks or shatters. Does anything happen?
Roll kick some ass.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is my total. 8.
Okay. So you hit this thing, or you hit the wall, this thing. You hit this wall, this mirror, and you see that it does crack a little bit.
Okay. But it doesn't just like shatter?
No.
I mean, I guess they might be real mirrors, but what's behind them? I mean, we usually just bust right through. Why not? Why change now?
Oh God! I hope it's not a one-way mirror. That'd be crazy.
I'm just saying, like, you could shoot one of these things and probably do more damage to my sword. I mean, I could keep hitting it, but it's going to dull the blade.
I mean, I'll try. I'll try, but
Agent Manal is going to keep looking at herself in these mirrors, watching for this thing again.
Okay.
if I can get everyone kind of,
I'm also keeping an eye for that, and if I see it again, I want to cage it.
Okay.
just everyone just back up a little bit. I'm gonna try to take a shot at Shadow's mirror. There may be.
Well, I mean, it can be any mirror. Just make sure it's a mirror and not like the place that's not a mirror.
Okay.
Like, don't shoot anybody.
Okay, yeah, everyone get behind me.
With pleasure.
And I'm gonna pop a shot off. I'm gonna shoot the same one that Shadow hit, since it's got a crack in it already.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for that? Kick some ass?
Sure.
11. Damn, a 6 and a 5. These dice are
Damn.
Plus.
-1. We'll be talking pluses
So a
now.
10. The mirror shatters,
Take that, mirror.
What's behind it?
but so does the rest of them, and you guys start to fall again into blackness.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, while we're puzzle solved.
We're in the Shadow Realm. We're gonna have to play Yu-Gi-Oh to escape.
You've activated my trap card.
What?
You fall for quite a ways.
Oh,
God damn it.
shit.
And
Really
then
good.
you hit the bottom, and it feels like you bust through paper.
And then what?
And you are on the floor of a bedroom.
The last time I did that, I promised I'd buy better tissues.
So did it seem like the ceiling of this room was that paper that we kind of fell through?
Yes.
But then if we look up, do we see like a solid ceiling?
Yes.
Okay.
See, I knew we should just bust our way through.
Hey,
Busting makes you feel good.
Agent Minot, that's what we do. We hit shit, and that solves like 90% of our problems, really.
Yeah, put that in your file.
Right. Well,
And smoke it.
This is a bedroom, correct?
I think, yeah, that's the English word.
Okay.
Whoa, you just got cussed out, mate.
Yeah, ferme la bouche maintenant.
Omelette du fromage?
Le garçon.
You broke Danny. What did you say?
I said, shut the mouth now.
I'm still broken at. Yeah,
One
that's
of
the
two
English.
things I remember from French.
Fermez la bouche or fermez ton bouche. Yeah.
I only remember ferme la bouche and acitez-vous.
Yeah.
Shut the mouth and sit the butt.
My
That's all I remember from French class.
my two languages are broken English and broken German, please.
Yeah. My two languages, my three languages are okay English, broken sign language, very broken Russian.
Yup.
I speak the Queen's English, and then I speak whatever bastard version that you guys speak.
American. It's called American.
No, it's not. It's called
No, it's not.
American. God damn it, I
American.
speak American. I speak it fluently, and I speak it loudly and proud.
Yeah, I speak it proud.
To be an American.
As you guys are looking around,
And Silence is singing. Cut yourself.
Silas is having a moment again.
hold on.
I'm trying to fit in with you savages.
What are you doing, Agent Minot? Sorry.
I want to look and see if there's like a bureau with a mirror, a dressing table.
Yes, you see a vanity.
I want to look in that mirror again.
Okay, you look into that mirror. You see nothing.
As in,
Like, nothing.
remarkable. on
As in,
the
you're
wall.
blind now.
Void.
As in, there's no reflection of anything in this mirror except for the beds, the bedroom. But you guys have no reflection.
Misty, if you wouldn't mind looking in the mirror once more.
I'll look in the mirror.
You see nothing
I'm gonna
but
shoot
the
it.
bedroom.
I'm gonna shoot the mirror.
You shoot the mirror. It breaks.
There we go. One less mirror to worry about. All right,
You
back
hear
to
a
business.
cracking coming from the void where the mirror was.
Oh boy.
Okay, perhaps through the door. Allons-y.
You see hands
Is that
start
what I
to
know?
come out of the mirror, grabbing the frame.
Yep.
More than 2 of them.
Yes, yeah, that's next
Fucking
room,
running.
please.
That's never good. That's never good.
Maybe the next room will be like an arcade.
Take
Where
me
do
to
you think-
Skate Town.
Where do you think we are?
Slash
Stranger
at the
Things?
arm.
So you guys run through the door and shut it behind you. And you are in a hallway.
I hate hallways more than anything, honestly. I'd take the forest over a hallway.
Perhaps, Filbert, you might consider not shooting the next mirror.
I mean, that's what got
That
us out of
solved
the
the
last
problem.
room.
Yeah,
It did not solve this problem.
No, you're right.
The
Well,
doorknob
50-50.
starts to shake.
Okay.
Every
Your way
door
brought
that
us
you guys
back
are
here.
in.
Next
I don't
room.
see-
Next
Can we
room.
bicker later?
No.
Okay, well, we'll just stay here and get introduced to whatever those things are then, shall we?
Rather not.
I'll wait. Timer, shall we? We'll see how long it takes for us all to die.
Wait, what if
About a
it's
half
like
hour?
Over under 5 minutes.
7, 8, 9.
Maybe the friendly.
Going down the hallway.
Yes, yes, I am.
Yes.
I am going to the
Yeah.
door.
All of
We're
the
going.
doors are
How
rattling
prudent.
as
Yes,
you
let's
go.
do that.
Okay, Granddad.
What did you say?
I was just being sarcastic. It's fine.
Okay.
Do these hands look ominous, or are they like helping hands from the labyrinth?
Are they like giving
I'm
thumbs
sorry,
up?
the helping hands
And
from
like-
the labyrinth.
Are they like
also
giving
look
peace
ominous.
signs?
Like, are they like, we're helping hands?
Yeah, like
Which
making
way?
They're like Elmo's
making
hands.
mouths and stuff.
You guys don't see the hands. You shut the door.
But before we did, like, were they giving?
No, they looked like the hands of somebody who was definitely gonna murder you.
Like a witch.
Cool.
Or
The
a
hands of
demon.
Satan.
Hands of Satan.
Sure.
Yeah.
Philbert, there's no need to be bandying words like witch around.
These are the idle hands, and they're the devil's plaything.
Oh my god.
All right,
As you guys are running down the hall, you hear the door handles jiggling as you pass them.
That'd be a
Jiggle
creepy
the
demon.
handle.
Just hands that murder you. They're just everyone's idle, the idle hands of sinners.
Jesus.
Stop giving me the ideas.
Welcome
That
to
sounded
my
like French.
nightmares.
The idea.
You guys get to the end of the hallway, and there's one of those like, almost like a door that leads to a stairwell.
Ah, good.
Up or down?
Yeah.
There's one, and it's going down.
I
Down we
think
go.
that's good, right?
I don't know if it's good, but
It's
at least we don't have to shoot anything to go through it.
It's at least the
In
illusion
theory.
of progress. Let's let's descend.
Off we go.
Start descending down the stairs.
Le premier étage.
And
We're gonna turbo
And-
mode this one, DB.
I
We only
mean,
did
I
2
don't know if-
rooms first half because we fucked around so much. This time we mean business. We're gonna knock out all the rooms.
You get to the bottom of the stairs.
There's an infinite number of rooms.
It's another hallway.
I shoot them all.
Of course.
You
A room
find
with
yourself
1,000 doors.
in an open area.
Open area, like a big room,
Yes.
like a kind of like a grand ballroom looking thing, or
yes.
like.
But it doesn't look like the one that you guys have been in before.
You've always been the caretaker.
This is not The Shining. Um,
Is there anything of interest in this room?
So as you're looking into this room, you see a single person slowly spinning in the center of the room. Their head is down, all of their hair is in front of their face. And you can see the chandeliers are like flickering.
Someone,
Well, good. We're in the first
go,
5 minutes of a supernatural episode.
Yeah, someone go talk to her. Or him, or them. I don't know what.
I say, you there.
There we go.
Is this your house?
Go get closer, Silas.
They do not stop spinning.
Get closer,
Silas. So yeah, Silas is just striding towards it with the confidence of a elderly minor aristocrat.
Silas, I was just joking. You should not get that close.
You there.
Silas,
I asked you a question.
Silas,
They don't answer you.
Silas, back. Don't get any closer, Silas.
Silas is like 3 feet away from this floating,
Okay.
rotating person.
It's really rather rude to ignore me. We've come a rather long way. I'm just admiring the decor. You really should get an electrician in to look at those lights, you know.
Does this person look familiar?
No.
It's not Lyseth.
Oh God, no.
Or Samantha?
No. Still just kind of spinning.
Tap him, Silas.
Is there anything else in this room?
No. There's you can see that there are windows, but it looks just like blackness outside.
Silas, stop him. Just
Stop
stop
them
him.
what?
Silas, just stop him. Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
I think perhaps you'd like to stop spinning and have a good sit down. That sounds like... You know, I always feel better after a nice long sit. You know, when you've been spinning for a long time.
And Silas just gently reaches out to
Gonna touch
this
them?
spinning person, yes.
Their head snaps up when you stop spinning them and screams, and you see their skin start to melt away.
Oh, you killed him, Silas.
Spinning
her again.
Why'd you hit
and
him
you're
so
spinning
hard?
her, and she just falls to the ground.
Oh, well, I probably shouldn't have done that.
You see this body on the ground, and then it starts to crack and pop in not normal ways as it starts to get up again.
Look, I'm sorry. This was clearly a very, very bad misunderstanding. I was just trying to help.
It grabs onto your clothes as it starts to stand up.
Now, look, this is really my best tweet. I must insist that you let go of me, madam.
Is anyone gonna help it?
She starts to dig her nails into you.
Ow. Okay. Well, all right then. Flame on.
Roll for me.
Who let you see that movie?
We just have fucking Human Torch now with us.
Ooh, that's a 15.
Oh my
How the
god.
fuck are you gonna roll that high? Jeez.
I rolled a double sixes, and I've got a +3 weird.
Okay. Let me look. So you're using magic.
Yeah, I guess I want to not take any harm from this.
Yes, but I also need to give you an added benefit.
Okay, if I go to the movies.
So one of the things that you could do is basically get rid of this thing completely, so it's not a problem in this room anymore.
Yeah, just evaporate it with the sheer furnace-like intensity of the
Okay.
flames after it's digging into my finest tweed.
It disappears.
Well, Silas brushes off his lapels, shoulders. Bloody thing.
The room starts to shake.
Perhaps we should stop destroying things in this place.
I mean, I think that's how we progress, though.
Well, I mean, what would you have done? Call her an ambulance?
No. Perhaps you could have used your abilities to coerce her into stopping rather than touching her.
Well, she was completely unresponsive.
Yeah, look, I know you're new to this, but once the head starts spinning, it's usually a lost cause.
You know, To be fair, I gave her every chance to respond and not be hostile. It didn't have to go down that way.
One of the far chandeliers falls.
All right. Any doors?
Okay,
Doors.
time to
See,
Doors.
like we didn't
doors.
even do
Way
anything
out.
this time. The chandeliers are falling. It's really not our fault.
It's
We're just
not. It's
here.
never our fault. Doors.
don't think
Anybody
this is
see any
even a real
doors?
place, to be honest
Another
with you.
falls.
Doors.
I mean, it's just.
Yes, there's a door.
Let's go to the door.
No, we're not done arguing.
Yes, sir.
We're never done arguing. If we wait for that, we'll be here till the trumpet blows. Let's go.
You hear a trumpet? No, I'm just kidding.
And it's the end times. Cool.
So you guys run through the door as chandeliers fall. You dodge out of the way, making sure to hopefully not get crushed by one of these. And as you enter the room, you are once again in a bedroom.
Is it the same bedroom?
It is not. It is a different one. Still
Is
has
there?
a mirror.
I was gonna say, is there? Okay. Y'all want me to? No. Did you just call me Adam?
She told you to stop. In French.
Stop, do nothing.
Right. Let's take a moment to look around the room before we go breaking things.
Why don't we let the agent investigate? That's what.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right.
she's good at.
And she was here by herself for like how long?
We don't
I
know.
think she just probably needed a gentle
Like an
prod in the
hour
right
or two.
direction.
She was going to let herself starve to death in that room.
Shadow. Shadow. She was
She
probably
didn't
there
even
for 5.
sleep. She didn't even sleep. There's
Shadow.
nothing else to do.
She was probably there for 5 minutes. Shadow.
So,
She's
I was
delirious.
not
She's
there for that
speaking
long.
different languages now.
She's French.
je parle anglais, je parle français, c'est tout.
We don't speak German.
Okay. Agent Minot, this is just kind of how he is. I'm sorry. Don't let him get under your skin, or you'll be tempted to shoot him. We've all been there at least once.
I do not understand.
Les Américains. Les Américains.
Shadow.
Samantha's
Shadow.
obsession.
Silas, stop mocking her.
Silence.
I mean, Samantha's also been around Shadow since they were in high school together. You know, that's
Maybe even longer.
What?
What?
All right.
Before high school, there were things before high school, you guys.
What? Junior high.
I thought
elementary
life
school,
started at
you
high
know.
school.
No. Oh God.
No.
It's a terrible time for life to begin.
oh no, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yep.
On past that.
I would like to investigate a mystery.
Okay.
So that is 10 plus 1 is 11.
Okay. You get to hold 2.
I'm creeping up on the
All
on
right.
the mirror.
What is being concealed here?
You look in the mirror again, and you see the reflection of everybody.
Okay.
But you also see something standing in the corner of the room, in the reflection.
What can I make out about this thing in the corner of the room?
It has its back to you. It has long hair. Looks like it's in almost a suit.
Does it look like the thing she saw before in the mirror?
No, because that was completely shadowed.
Does it look at all familiar?
No, it doesn't have any hair coloring that's similar to what you're used to.
Bright pink.
Misty, again, I would like to call upon you to confirm what I see here.
I'll look in the mirror.
She trusts none of the rest of you.
That's what it seems
That's
like.
fair game.
Legit.
Fair fucking game.
You don't see. I'm sorry. You do see the thing in the corner in the mirror.
Okay, I'm not gonna whip around to see if I see it IRL because I didn't notice it before, and I'm going to trust that memory. Instead, using the mirror, I'm going to point my wand back in that direction, and I want to use magic to trap it.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a 14.
Okay. So for use magic to trap, you gotta I can offer you an additional benefit, basically. So you're trapping it. You want to trap it tightly or like just a cage?
To trap it real good.
I want to basically wrap it in like strands and tendrils of my magic, and if I can, have it like light up a little bit so that people can see at least the outline of where this thing is.
Sure. So you do that, and do you turn to look at it after you do that?
I want to like check in the mirror to confirm that it's
Still
done.
there. It is completely entangled and is there in the mirror.
And then I will... Actually, no, I'm going to maintain eyes on it and say, Shadow, can you look in that corner and see if you see anything over there?
Yeah, I'll look over there. Do I see anything?
You do. You see somebody standing in the corner with their back to you, now wrapped in magical tendrils.
Yeah, that's, yep. Right over there, magical tendrils and all.
Good.
I would like to ask my second question.
Okay.
What sort of creature is it?
This particular person, this just looks like a person. Are you gonna get closer to it?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you get closer to it, you start like walking to the edge so that maybe you can see like the front. You see that they're in more of like a dated kind of suit. You see that it's kind of roughed up, but it definitely looks like something that you would see the FBI wear before. But this isn't a person that you know.
What do you say? An older style of suit? Do you, like 90s style suit?
Yeah.
Is it? All right. Do.
Yeah. I was thinking like 1940s from that description.
Sorry.
You're thinking like Elliot Ness.
Older style suit. Oh yeah, 90s. You know, 20 years.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I guess that was a long time. That's more than 20.
That is 30
It's-
years ago. That is 30 years ago at this
God,
point.
it
Stars
feels
and
like it's
Stones.
permanently 20 years ago. It is not. It is not.
Well, Agent Manon
It's
would
'cause-
recognize that style. She was
Yeah.
around then.
Sorry, Danny.
And she was in the bureau at that time.
Ooh.
But
How
it is
old
not.
is she?
45?
Okay. Yeah. So she's... Wait, then you would have been like...
You
in
would have
your-
like 15.
Like, yeah. In the 90s? If you were 45?
No, I mean, at the end of the 90s, she joined in like 98.
98, yeah, there we go.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
damn!
like end of 90s, but...
Okay.
Math.
Junior detective.
Yeah.
On the case.
Entry level.
That was what Samantha
I mean,
was,
but
basically.
she-
Mostly doing
she would've-
paperwork.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, you notice the suit. Their tie is gone though. And you can see that there's like a huge gash that comes from the back to like cross their like sternum and collarbone. But they're just staring at the wall.
Sleeping on the job, eh?
Mr. Lancaster.
Yeah.
Silas. Are you able to communicate with someone more
people.
effectively?
Somewhat.
Than,
Yes.
than
Are you asking me if I could speak with dead people?
yes.
I'll give it the old college try. You there, dead fellow?
Perhaps a little bit more respect.
I'm of course joking. Just bear with me a moment. Let me just see if I can remember the right incantation. A tale of someday who'll deep inside door.
Here he goes.
This is where he really shines.
Roll me plus weird. Just plus weird, my
That was
dude.
definitely weird.
That was a 7.
7. Okay. when you do this, you see that he had kind of been like looking downward. His head pops up a little bit.
Hmm. Hello, I seem to have got your attention. How are you there? Dead, I see.
I'm dead?
Well, don't worry about that. What's your name, fellow?
I'm Kevin.
Kevin. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Kevin. My name's Silas, and these are my friends. We're just wondering how you got here. Do you remember?
I was brought here.
What brought you here, Kevin?
I was on a mission.
Do you remember what it was, Kevin?
It was a pulsing thing in the attic.
Mhm. Did they give you any information about what that pulsing thing was, Kevin?
No,
No.
we were looking for a family.
I see. Anybody got anything you want me to ask, Kevin?
What family? Who were they looking for?
Which family was it, Kevin? What were their names? Do you recall?
It was the Bradfords.
The Bradfords. What did the Bradfords do? What were they? Why were you called to the Bradfords? Were they gone missing?
Yes.
Well, I presume
Mysteriously.
I presume we'll probably find what's left of them lying around here at some point.
I
Stay
didn't
long.
find them.
No, I bet you didn't, Kevin. No. You gave it a good try.
When? When did he go looking for them?
What day is it? What year is it, Kevin?
1996.
Tell him it's 2022.
Philbert, my
do not.
my dear sweet boy, don't confuse the corpse, Philbert.
Tell him about. Let's see. What can we tell
You
him
like
about?
Pogs, Kevin?
Yeah, ask him if he likes Pogs.
God damn it.
Pogs are probably pretty goddamn
He's gonna know
current.
it. He's gonna know. He's gonna
As
know
far
what
as he's
Pogs are.
concerned,
Yeah.
the very height of the Pog craze.
Tell him they're actually not really a thing anymore.
What?
Don't destroy his whole
Philbert,
worldview.
It's my dear sweet boy. It's really. Never mind.
You're a
Yes,
bunch of asses.
Yes. You're just realizing this?
No, I knew this. I've known this for a long time.
I said, don't confuse the corpse. It's fine. You're hard to remember.
First
things.
rule about talking to corpses.
Never
Don't confuse the corpse.
You don't get good answers that way. Who was he on a mission with?
Who's your partner? Who were you working with, Kevin?
Jameson Anderson.
Jameson Anderson.
Terrible name, I know.
Were those two separate people, or was that?
No, same
just
first
an entire-
name, Jameson.
I see, Jameson Anderson.
Yes.
I've heard of having two first names as first and last name. First time I've heard of having two last names.
Oh, I've seen that far too often down here.
Scandinavian and wanted to honor both of his fathers.
He went by Jamie.
Jamie Andy.
Were they FBI?
You're feeling particularly saucy,
Yes.
Jamandy.
Fuck you. Fuck you. God damn it.
I thought that was the kid, the corpse yelling at him.
me.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
So I'm sorry that offended you so much, Kevin.
DB, we have been so serious for so long.
It's fine. It just for some reason that got me.
Jumandy. So, Kevin, tell me more about Jumandy.
We worked together for 5 years.
Do you know what Jumandy?
Goddamn.
I'm saving up all the times that I need to kick you in the shins when I see you at Goose Con. I hope you know that.
You've seen my shins, I can tell you good.
No, your calves can take it.
Like baseball bats wrapped in fucking steaks, I can hack it.
Jamie left.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Did he get a job in a copy place or something? What happened?
I don't know.
Okay, he just stopped being an FBI agent one day.
No. How would he know that?
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey, Kevin. Hey,
You
Kevin.
said he
can
left.
you hear me? Can you hear me,
Yeah,
Kevin?
you left him here.
Kevin, can you hear me? Or hello, Kevin? Can you
He
hear me,
just
Kevin?
ignores you.
No, he
Kevin?
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Kevin?
No, he can't hear you.
Oh, tell him to invest in Apple.
It's Philip.
Invest in Apple.
Time traveling.
Oh well, we might be right.
Also, he's dead and has been since 1996.
I have things to add to your file now too.
She just has a stamp that says "dumbass."
Adam.
That would be on every single page of our file.
No, it would not.
No, you're right. Lace's pages would be fine.
It's not so much that he can't hear you, Philbert. It's that what you're saying just doesn't penetrate. He can't understand the concepts that you're bringing to bear. All he can answer is questions about things he already knows. He's been dead for quite a while, and what he does know is fading.
Kevin, describe the internet.
We can't ask him to.
It's a lot of loud churning.
Tell him
pain in
you
the ass to
don't.
connect to.
Yeah, tell me you don't need
takes like an
wires
hour
on
to download
phones
a song.
anymore.
You
Let's
didn't need
let's
them
just
in
freak his
1996
bean.
either, thank you.
No, let's just freak his bean while we're here. Tell him about the internet.
I had a cell phone in '96, dude.
So see, ask me who's got a cell phone, Silas. Silas, ask him. Just one question for. Just ask him who's got a cell phone.
Okay, how can I?
Lord, I
resist that
swear to
little
God.
Face. And
Easily.
Silas just reaches out and just goes, Philbert's cheek. Okay. Do you have a cell phone?
I did.
You did.
Yes.
Okay. Did you have it in your pocket?
I'm going to check for mine. As we're having this discussion, it just occurred to me.
You have your cell phone.
Okay.
I'm gonna check Kevin's pockets for a cell phone.
You don't find one.
I don't. Sorry, Phil, but you'll just have to do without a 1996 cell phone.
Kevin's just lying to fit in.
Leave Kevin alone. He's dead.
Can Kevin come with us?
Enough as it is.
Right. Has anybody got anything else that they would like to bother Kevin with, or shall I just let him?
Ask what he
Muller in
remembers.
peace?
What's the last
What-
thing he remembers?
What do you remember about what happened to you, not Kenny, Kevin?
Ask how he died. Ask how he died.
How did you die? What was the last thing you remember?
He just told us he was surprised he was dead.
I know, but maybe he'll know.
I remember.
Oh, so he did remember. What the fuck?
Darkness. Shut up. Shut up. Joey, I love you, man, but dang. Oh, he does remember it. That's great, man. I remember being grabbed.
Oh, fair
Like,
enough.
like a bunch of hands, or one strong hand,
Open vines.
or vines.
What grabbed you, Kevin? What was it?
I was grabbed by a person.
Tell him to talk faster, Silas. Tell him we don't have
He's
this much
trying to
time.
remember. Leave him alone.
Philbert, he's been dead for nearly 30 years.
I'm
Will you
sorry, I
just
get
cut him some
antsy when we're in
slack?
haunted, spooky houses.
Goodness sake. I'm sorry about that, Kevin. Philbert just doesn't have some.
I don't think he can hear me. He ignored me for so long.
He can't process what you're saying.
Kevin!
Listen to annoying people.
Kevin. Kevin.
How on earth did you do your job then?
You don't have to listen to them.
What the? So everyone can talk to Kevin but me? Kevin.
Apparently so.
There was a woman, I think. She dragged me into a dungeon.
What did she look like, Kevin?
Did you know who she was?
I did not know who she was.
Did she have a name tag on, Kevin? Remember real hard.
She did not have a name tag.
What did she look like? Did you see her? Did you see her face?
Yes, she had extremely long hair, black, glowing red eyes.
See.
She's from
she
a
likes
movie called
spinning
The
around
Ring.
and hovering. That's all, Kevin?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, never mind.
Why are you speaking in riddles, Kevin?
I'm not.
Did he see anything else unusual in this place?
I think
There's a lot of unusual things in this place.
Oh, yeah. You want to come with us, Kevin?
No, Philbert, that's not a thing that's going to happen.
Why not?
Come on, Philbert, he'll just be dead weight.
Because it's taking a considerable amount of mystical energy just to enable him to speak with us. In
Yeah,
fact, I'm going to have to drop the spell very shortly.
Well, he can just like come and punch stuff.
He can't get up, Philbert. He can barely even talk.
Tell my son I love him.
We don't know who your son is, buddy.
It doesn't matter.
We'll tell him. Well, no. What Silas means is
What is
doesn't
his
matter
name?
where he is. We will tell him. What's his name?
His name is Evan.
Okay.
Excuse me?
We will forget that next month 100%.
Oh no!
I'm writing it down.
Kevin's son's name is Evan.
Evan.
Oh, you just dropped the K.
Evan Kevinson.
He's got a different last name than his dad.
He had to honor his father, who mysteriously disappeared before he was born in 1996. That fateful day.
Do we know an Evan, by the way?
No.
Okay, I
Well,
just
maybe. I think I've randomly named somebody Evan before, but
I just wanted to see if if that was supposed to be a past connection or not.
it's Evan Peters, which I think is an actor.
It might be. I'm just amused at the name that I always grab. Peter is the one that came in.
Nice.
All right, well, I think Kevin, if you can hear me, I don't know. It's been great. This hang has been awesome. You can just chill in the corner for as long as you'd like. Guys, we need to keep going. What if those hands catch up to us?
Well,
do not-
to the eternal slumber of death, Kevin.
The spell breaks and Kevin slumps in the hand. The contraption is still there holding up this lifeless body.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
I'm gonna go over and like gently put my hands on his shoulders as I release the magical cage to help like lower him down to the ground.
Yeah. As you lower him down, you see that his face starts to decompose a little bit more. It looks like something was keeping him preserved, basically, and now he is looking much more like a corpse.
Grimace a little bit, but help guide him down to the floor before wiping my hands very briskly on my coat.
Yep. So now you've met Kevin Peters, Evan Peters' father.
Okay.
His wife's called Nev. Kevin Nev. Little Ev.
Oh God. Okay.
And I know Jeremy and DB have a show to get to now.
We do not.
Oh, you do
Aha.
not?
So shut
Okay.
your goddamn
Then
mouth.
I will shut my damn mouth and we can go as long as we like. 20
Well-
minutes ago, y'all said that you guys had spirit.
2 more hours.
No.
I have other things that I have to go do.
We just started, audience, so strap in.
No. We can wrap up here if we would like.
Shit's about to get.
When is everybody's hard stop? Because I thought it was going to be 9. And I know that this episode's probably a little short right now. Just barely. Probably about 40 minutes right now.
We're at like 2:15 on the stream.
Yeah.
And our audio's been going for 2:09, so
Yeah, that is 2 hours. 2 episodes worth for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we can stop there if everybody would like.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
The curious case of Kevin Evanson.
Just
Kevin Peters.
Just
Oh.
100% bully a corpse.
You know, as you
Like,
do.
he ignored me, so whatever.
Yes, because you're being a dick.
Like I said, rule number 1: don't confuse the corpse.
That's probably gonna be the episode title. If we're
Oh,
completely
it's gotta
honest.
be, right?
Yep.
For the second one. I think the first
Thank
one we had
you.
a bunch. Oh shit, my AirPods are dying anyway, so we actually, we do need to wrap up
Cool.
before we lose audio.
Hurry up then.
Thank you everybody for joining us tonight.
We love you.
Remember that you can come see us in Cincinnati at the end of
Hell yeah, you
September and
can.
the beginning of October.
That's what she
where
said.
All of us? Well, I might be.
I will come and find you.
DB is the closest out of towner of this group, so if DB doesn't make it, you better have a damn good excuse, DB.
We'll just drive over there and pick you up. It's fine.
I
Yeah,
am the
yeah.
farthest of the far, and
And you're
That's true.
coming.
I'm
Yes. I feel I've already told people that if I don't show up to this, there will be like a mob of people storming my house because some of you have my address.
coming. Like, the British are coming. The chewing gum is
no.
down.
But yes, come hang out with us at GooseCon. Where can everybody find everybody else? Let's start with Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. You can find me on Eclipse, where I am the DM. That is a sci-fi fantasy D&D podcast. You can find me over on the Nerd Asylum doing Spirit, which is another Monster of the Week podcast. And then you can still go back and listen to Dice Talk, which we don't make new episodes anymore, but Jordan and I both have about 35 episodes of that are out there, so you can go check
Nice.
that out too.
Garandu.
Hi, I am that person. You can find me right here as Silas Lancaster, or perhaps Jerry Higgins, or Don Giovanni, or I don't know.
Oh, Don Giovanni.
Who else?
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya Pendergrass, some Shitty Cowboys, and
Motorboat.
Flex
Yeah.
Grizzle. And one time, maybe, although I really enjoyed being him, so I'll probably bring him back. Gazpacho Man, Sandy Ravage. Yeah. Uh-huh. And yeah, Silas Lancaster in Storytime with Silas, which I need to pull my finger out and do some Crypt Keeper stuff for.
Yeah, it's coming up fast.
Yeah, it
yeah.
is.
This year.
Need to write some stuff. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then GooseCon. Please come to see me at GooseCon. I've come a long way.
Yes.
I need your validation. I crave it. Like, come up to me and tell me how great I am.
We can do that.
Please.
We're gonna go down to Tiana.
Hi, I'm Tiana. I'm on Twitter as Vanna1895. I am found here as Misty Charlotte Palladino and also as Isolde Argri, if I can ever actually get my schedule to work out for crits and nits.
You should just broke a hip. It's fine.
Oh, with magical healing, everything's fine. I'm most commonly found over on Quests and Chaos. That is twitch.tv/Quests and Chaos, where I play on Tuesdays as Isa Sangiovese, who just had a major what the fuck is going on thing happen in no longer their life.
Ooh.
There's a whole lot of question marks around them right now.
I love
That's
it.
trying to figure out which way is up. I also play on Saturdays as Gwendolyn Watson. Yes, I'm playing as a Dr. Watson, but her last name never gets used, so no one knows or cares. And then, of course, my baby is The Redacted Reports, which is a Delta Green actual play podcast. We're well and truly into season, 4 at this point.
Yes.
And yeah, lots of stuff going on. We're in Afghanistan. No one's happy about this.
I need to get caught up.
It's worth it.
I'm behind again. Damn it.
I mean, that's a good short synopsis of things as they stand at the moment. I'm currently scrubbing episode 5, so I have to remember where everyone else is right now.
Yeah.
We're in Afghanistan. No one's happy. But yeah, that's me.
Danny.
Hi, I'm Danny. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as Danielle Lanois. You can find me hanging out here doing a lot of stuff. I am the DM for Crits and Knits, the show with the elderly adventurers who have gotten roped back into one last, they think, adventure, trying to save their poor town, their retirement community. You can find me and DB hanging out making crafts every other week on That's Pretty Crafty. We are the Disaster Crafters. Although this week didn't go too badly.
No, it went really well, actually.
Yeah. I am also on Eclipse. I play Whiskey, the halfling wizard. And where else am I? Is that everything? Oh, you can find me on Meme of the Month. We're on actually tomorrow. I will be hosting, and our lovely Megan is going to be the GM, and it's going to be an absolute blast. I cannot wait for this one.
Excited. Adam.
Yep. Biggest thing to talk about, GooseCon 2022 is going to be coming up in less than 90 days now, or 90 days, somewhere around there. September 30th to October 2nd in Cincinnati, Ohio. You can get a badge for $45 for the entire weekend. If you're going to be planning on GMing at least 2 one-shots throughout the weekend, you can get a GM badge for only $25. There's going to be live shows. We're probably going to have a live show of some way, shape, or form. There's going to be panels. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have an open board game library, so you can come in and play board games with all of us and play TTRPGs with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. We also have a... let me just real quick. We have a Ko-Fi that we set up for helping out some travel cost for the out-of-town geese. So if you have a couple bucks you'd like to throw in to help get the people from the network down to Cincinnati, there's a Ko-Fi just linked right there. And as somebody mentioned, Storytime with Silas. Just submitted my story to Danny. I hope Danny can help me make it even better, like she did with my last year's story, the interview. So excited for that. That is also 3 months away. So whoo, that is going to be.
That was your story.
That's going to be a really busy month leading up to GooseCon, because we also have Hoobie or Not Hoobie, where I'll need to record an episode with B and Tiana and Dustin as we watch Hoobie Halloween. And also my wife and I stream a shit ton of Dead by Daylight right now on twitch.tv/these_Deweese, which I will be doing right after this stream ends.
Awesome. And I'm DB. You can find me all over the internet as Deebles_Todd. You can also find me here. I'm one half of the Disaster Crafters. I do this show. Occasionally I'm on other things for the network. But mostly you can find me over at the Nerd Asylum, where I am in a whole bunch of games, but a lot of them are on hiatus right now. But they will be coming back. But yes, join us for GooseCon. I'll be there, because if I'm not, there will be a mob of people storming my house. But yeah, thank you everybody, and we will see you maybe later this month. We'll get it figured out so that we can play again.
Yep. We are sending off a raid to Records of the Realms. They're playing something called Glitter Hearts, which I'm sure is very fun. So let them, give them a honk when you get in there. And tune in tomorrow for Meme of the Month. It's going to be, I guarantee, I promise you, with Megan as the DM, it is going to be an amazing time. So tune in at 7 o'clock Eastern. Bye, everybody.
And that's going to be with Our Lady Bedivere from Quest and Chaos.
Yes.
Very excited about.
It's gonna be just a stat. It's gonna be so much fun. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.